Hey, it's Lee from Play Guitar Academy, and today I've got something different for you. I've been working on a new solo, and it kind of snuck up on me. It wasn't supposed to sound like Jeff Beck, but as I started playing with bends and with the whammy bar, it started to feel emotional. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't fast, it was just simple, vocal, and full of feeling. So in this video, I'm going to show you the solo I wrote. It's just 8 bars, and it is packed with phrasing tricks, whammy bar work, and subtle bends that really make it sing. The tab and backing track are in the Academy. If you're a member of the Academy, you get all the extras there too. So let's go ahead and get started with the lesson. So here it is without the backing track. So let's take a look here. The chords we're going to play in this section, they are E major to C sharp minor, A major to G sharp dominant 7. Very cool chord progression. And the scale we use is the C sharp minor pentatonic, or the E major pentatonic, depending on how you look at it. We're going to start at the 12th fret, which is the B, which is the 5th degree of the chord that's playing at the time, which is an E major. We're going to loosen the tremolo bar. We're going to push it down a little bit, pick the note, and then let it come up into the note, up to that strong B, which sounds nice over that chord. Now we're going to go to the 9th fret and do the same thing. Loosen the bar and then release it so it comes up into the note. And that is the G sharp, which is the 5th of C sharp right there. So we're targeting fifths in this beginning. Now we go back and forth, actually really quickly, 16th notes. I'm going to do a little loosening of the bar before I play the 12th fret, go back to 9, and then we're going to go 12, 14, 14, 12. And we're going to loosen for each of those. And the 14 is pretty cool because we don't move. So all of those notes, pretty much all of them, they're getting this loosening of the bar and coming up into the strong note. Okay, because in the last phrase, I used a ton of whammy bar. I'm not going to use it so much here. I'm going to use it once or twice in this one. So on the very first note, we're going to use it, going up to the 9th fret on the G string. And then we're going to go down the scale, 8, 11, D, pull off to 9 on the D, 11, A, and then 11, D, and back to 9 on the D string. Now we're going to do some legato hammer-ons, 9-11 on D, 9-11 on G. Now just play regular 11, regular 9. We're going to go up to the 13th fret, use the bar from underneath, just like before, and then resolve it to the 11th fret on the G string. In measure 5, we're going to start to repeat the phrase again. This always sounds good. It makes it sound thought out. So we'll start off just like we did in the beginning, with the 12th fret and the 9th fret on the B string, both getting some whammy bar. But the quick one at the end of this phrase is now 12 to 14. Now we're going different direction. We were going down in the first time. This time we're going up. We're going to loosen the whammy bar underneath 12 and a slide. Then 19 to 17 on the same string. So we're just going up the C minor pentatonic scale. Now here is our last phrase in this solo, and this is pretty cool. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a note. We're going to play a note. In this instance, it's the 17th fret. And then we'll play a note half step behind it, but detune that. So we're not doing all of them, just half of these, right? So you play 17, and then quickly detune 16, go back to 17, quickly detune 16, 17, do the same thing, but this time detune 19. Went up for that one. And then at the end, 2 16s on the high E and then 17 on the B with some whammy bar vibrato. So now that you can play this, let's take a look at each phrase and talk about the performance of it. So here in measure 1, there's a lot of long notes in here. And the bends, the releasing of the whammy bar is very slow too. So the whole thing is very vocal, almost crying like. And so I'm also doing a little bit of a rake in between that too. Less is more with that one. You want to focus on phrasing and then touch, but bar 3 and 4 is different. We're going to be sliding into notes. We're going to be using legato a lot of this, hammer-ons. So when I do use the bar for this, I'm not pushing down as much. It's much less of a full bend than just a little bit underneath and pulling up. I'm not making a big deal about the bar on this one. The most important thing about this one is the legato, getting smooth sounds. Our third phrase, I started off just like the beginning, featuring the bar, getting that big underneath detuned note right up to the strong note, but this time I changed direction. Now we're going up a single string, but we're going higher. Use the bar on 12 to 14, slide up to 16, pull off, back to 14. So going up C sharp natural minor scale. And taking that natural scale all the way up into this last lick, which is the most vocal of them all. Very crying sound in this one. The hardest part about this one is going back and forth between a note that you're not using the whammy bar for and the one that you are right after it. And at the end, that reminded me a lot of the People Get Ready solo that Jeff Beck did. And I don't sound anywhere near like Jeff Beck, but it reminds me of him. These are things that you can use in your solos too. Remember, end with tone and sustain. Don't do a flurry of notes. Get tasteful with these things. Use space and silence as part of your phrasing and let the bends breathe and don't rush them. You can use the whammy bar to shape the sound, not just decorate it and pretend your guitar is singing. In this case, sound like it was crying, but it's not showing off. Okay, that's it for this one. If you like this style of playing where the goal is feel over flash, make sure to try this one out with the track and really listen to how those bends and whammy dips change the emotion. And hey, if you want more like this, go grab my free blues solo breakthrough course. It's 6 days of focused lessons to help you build solos that actually sound good, not just busy. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.